Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the quest to Struggle Nu Mou. Lola appears deep in thought. What to do, what to do? Oh, I could use an ear if you have a moment to listen. Between your craft and my negotiations, we've managed to secure contracts with the Zune, the Mord, and even the Ondo. Compared to our previous client list of one whole customer, business improved by leaps and bounds. It's just, after paying regular wages to Iceman and putting up the coin to hire back Kelowna and Surind, afraid the Forge's coffers are close to empty again. I only have two solutions to this problem. One, we seek out a new client with a large-scale commission, fat purse. Or two, I start paying Iceman less than he's worth. Yes, that's probably the best option. Thank you. I'm being honest with you, I actually already had a candidate in mind. The Nu Mou of Ilmag. They're supposedly on friendly terms with the people of Vobert, while the kingdom yet exists at least. As for broken deals, treat fairly with them, and they will treat fairly with you, it is said. My main concern is dangers posed by simply entering the domain of the Pixies itself. What we need is an escort to the bargaining table, someone whom the Pixies already know and trust. Don't suppose you know someone like that, do you? Oh, what? You? Can't believe the perfect ambassador for the Bellows was under my nose this entire time. Well then, let's not waste another moment. I'll put my traveling pack together and we'll meet you on the road for Ilmag. Oh, it's been a day. Ilmag just lies ahead. The fairy folk might try to scare us off, but my will is iron. Once I've chosen a path, there's no stopping me. New and profitable clients, here we come. There's something touching my face. Get it off, get it off! Quickly, we have to reach the Nu Mou. Why didn't you... Why did I have to come out here and listen to you complain about bug? Why didn't you just get in here and go talk to the... Sometimes it's just like, really? Really? I know you. You won the scepter from the Elder. And this young lady is a friend of yours? Yes, I've come to trade. Your people once served the kingdom of Vobert, and I hope to provide goods on which to spend your stash of Vobert gold. You do have gold, don't you? You desire an exchange. 'Tis a new way to barter one thing for another. But we will not part with our golden treasures if you have not we deem equal in worth to the coin. Is that iron I smell? You are workers of metal? They have you something to offer us after all. Since the fall of Vobert and the scattering of its people, we have been hard-pressed to obtain new sensors. Sensors? We can forge those. Why, the Iron Bellows will craft you the finest sensors you've ever seen. I mean, once our artisans decide upon a design. Wonderful, I shall come to you upon completion of the first piece. Right then, we should get straight to work. Back to the mean we go. Okay. This quest actually annoys me. And I'm sure it's not done annoying me yet. Welcome back. You know, I've heard stories about the Nu Mou, but that was the first time I'd seen one in the flesh. They were a little more intimidating than the adorable puppy people I'd imagined. So, if all goes well, we stand to rake in a stack or two of Vobertite honors. That should take the pressure off the Bellows' finances for a good long while. So let's put together one spectacular sensor, shall we? If you find yourself needing more materials, Eisman will provide. If I'm to plug the hole I've dug in our finances, then this arrangement with the Nu Mou has to succeed. Bring me the best sensor you can possibly craft. Why, this is so exquisite, I'm almost tempted to keep it for myself. Our client will be pleased indeed. Now we just wait until Nu Mou arrives to inspect the sensor. Fancy a game of cards? Oh ho, so this is Crystarium. So much life and commotion. Quick, someone pitched me with a pair of flyers. Either I'm dreaming or that's a flying, talking pig. I promise you, you're fully awake. It is I, Nu Mou, and this porcine fellow is my familiar. We Nu Mou are bound strongly to the magics of Ilmeg, and straying beyond its borders is unnerving to say the least. Hope you don't mind if I inspect the sensor by proxy. Design. Design is unfamiliar, but entrancing. The metal construction should render it quite durable, yes. Those nasty pests are in for a smoky surprise. Nasty pests, are you suffering some manner of invasion? Our home Plaini is a humid place, and it attracts swarms of gnats and the like. So many winged nuisances, in fact, that the buzzing is distracting us from our meditations. With a sensor like this to fill the air with scented smoke, peace and quiet will soon be ours once more. This is a problem we should have taken to the Vobertites once upon a time. Now we have no artisans nearby with whom to trade our shiny coins. So you're saying those gold pieces are just piling up in the corner, taking up room? I'm sure my forge can offer you a way to rid yourself of some of that clutter. Your concern for domestic tidiness is touching. Assuming you can provide more exceptional goods, such as this one, then we shall be glad to feed your golden hunger. Until we meet again. I think we made a favorable impression with Nu Mou. Seemed to amuse them, and your craft sealed the deal. With Nu Mou as our clients, I can run the Iron Bellows the way we used to. No more worrying about wages. Everything back in its rightful place. Okay, maybe not everything, but I have to keep this place running for my artisans, not waste money on some sentimental trinket. We walked away when things got rough, left to rebuild the Bellows alone. It's about time we returned the favor. Trite, but true. Maybe there is something we can do. Ready to put up the next stage of my revival plan in motion. If this goes well, then any lingering fear that the Bellows will go belly up can finally be put to rest. I actually already have the client picked out, but I need to make a few preparations first. I'll share the details with you soon. Greetings, ready to conjure up another fantastic new convenience? Look at them. Those three have certainly taken to the work with a passion which I suppose is to be expected from such veteran artisans. Anyway, let's get started on our final project, shall we? Client this time around is the Crystarium's own city guard. I may have mentioned this before, but they've been the only customer that's stuck with us through thick and thin, since the time my father ran the Bellows. Problem is, father would accept the guard's commissions regardless of the losses we stood to make, and that hit to our profit margin became a major factor in the Forge's decline. I understand why he did what he did. The guards protect us from the Sin Eaters, and he wanted to outfit them with the best equipment he could provide. A sharper sword, a sturdier shield, the slightest edge might help against the monsters which took my mother from us. Now more than ever, the Bellows is in a position to supply the Crystarium's defenders in the way my father would have wanted. Remember Nemarn? They recently told me of a special gemstone which can only be found in Lakeland. It seems the Overtype Knights used to carry such a jewel to ward off hostile magics. A talisman of sorts. Well, call it fate, but the City Guard's vulnerability to the arcane was the last project to consume my father's attention before he died. He wanted to fix the flaw he perceived in the armor. It falls to me to complete his legacy. As such, the item I would have you craft is already decided. A neckpiece set with a gemstone from Lakeland. This is it, our final collaboration. I look forward to seeing what masterpiece you devise to protect our soldiers from fell sorcery.